Welcome to physics, and this particular topic is called energy transfers. So let's have a look at this. So when an object starts to fall freely, it speeds up as it falls. The force of gravity acting on the object causes the energy to be transferred from its gravitational potential energy store to its kinetic energy store. Let's have a look at this particular figure here. It shows an object that hits the floor with a thud. All of the energy in its kinetic energy store is transferred by heating to the thermal energy store of the object and the floor, and by sound waves moving away from the point of impact itself. We can see that particular thud there. So you're releasing this block and it falls here, and there's a big thud, and that's where you get the sound as well as the heat that comes out as well. The amount of energy transferred by sound waves is much smaller than the amount of energy transferred by heating. So gravitational potential energy is decreasing, which means that this particular object is falling. And because it's falling in a straight line and in the same pace, it's called kinetic energy. And then heating and sound energy is created on impact when it actually thuds on the ground. The amount of energy transferred by sound waves is much smaller than the amount of energy transferred by heat itself. So let's have a look here. Gravitational potential energy store turns into kinetic energy store, which is then energy transferred to the surroundings in sound waves, and also increase in thermal energy store of the surroundings as well. So the key points to remember here are energy can be stored in a variety of different energy stores. Energy is transferred by heating, by waves, by an electric current, or by form when it moves an object itself. When an object falls and gains speed, its store of gravitational potential energy then decreases and its kinetic energy store increases. When a falling object hits the ground without bouncing back, its kinetic energy store then basically decreases. Some or all of its energy is transferred to the surroundings. The thermal energy store of the surroundings increases, and energy is also transferred by sound waves. Okay, so gravitational potential energy basically means when something falls through gravity. When it's transferred in that form, when it's falling, it becomes kinetic energy, and that could be also applied to a waterfall, for example. So if you see a waterfall, the water falls through gravitational potential energy, and then it turns into kinetic energy, whereby the water is falling at a rapid pace. And when it crashes and makes an impact on the ground, that's when you have the sound of impact of that water falling on the ground, as well as releasing some heat energy at the same time, even though it's water. So have a read of this and other information on this particular topic, and answer the following questions, and good luck, and we'll review these in our next lesson. Thank you.